YouTube, pipe community, this is for you, because I care about you, and I can be trusted. Aren't you sick of seeing Tade's face? I know I am. I wanted to come at you with some reviews you can trust. I might not be the most prolific reviewer, but I am, or at least should be, or you're wrong, the most trusted face and reviewer on YouTube. Look at this. I'm not in some dark closet. I'm out in a beautiful skyway where you probably can't even see me because of how the camera is reflecting the sun. Alright, jokes aside, I did want to talk about some tobaccos that I have tried in the last 2 months. I talked about this earlier. Tobaccos I liked and tobaccos I didn't. So I'm just going to quickly hit you up with 5 blends that I have tried for the first time this year. Let's start with Cornell & Deal. Cornell & Deal, the beast. Cornell & Deal, the beast, is sopping wet. It is wet, wet, wet. Unsmokably wet out of the tin. Let it dry for a while, still wet. And by a while, I mean weeks. Still wet. Like pools of toppings wet. What did I taste from it? A dark, mulchy flavor. I did not like Cornell & Deal's The Beast. The nicotine content is through the roof. So if you are looking for a smoke that is hard to light, but will provide you with the ability to basically pass out after smoking a bowl, Cornell & Deal's The Beast. Lane. Let's go with Lane tobacco now. Their new all dark or dark red or whatever, their new cherry blend. It's a black Cavendish, wonderful room note, a little too wet to smoke right out of the tin or right out of the package, however you get it. No bite, great room note. Once you get it lit, it stays lit, burns all the way down, no sour taste, but that's because there's no taste. I smoked 4 bowls of this and said, for the love of all that is awesome, why can't I taste anything? If you want to go somewhere and please everyone's nose and smoke, but literally taste nothing, go for that Lane Dark, whatever it's called, their new one. Cornell & Deal Small Batch. Smoked some of that. I thought it was a nice, sweet, had some grassy notes, hints in the background of like an earthiness, and halfway through the bowl, all of that was just emboldened. None of the flavor profile changed. It just seemed to be emboldened and got deeper and deeper and deeper down to the end of the bowl. Very enjoyable. Go out and get you guys a tin. I have Virginias that I prefer much more, but I would say give it a shot. It was enjoyable. Lane Butter Rum. I smoked about 5 bowls of this stuff. Great room note. Again, a little too moist to smoke straight out of the package. Have to let it dry out for a bit. But this blend, other than right before you get to the bottom of the bowl, right before the bottom of the bowl, there's 5 minutes of bliss. Other than that, it's kind of hot. Doesn't taste very good. And there's some butterscotch, I guess, if you use your imagination, close your eyes, and forget what objective flavor profiling would taste like. But Lane, if you're going to get a Lane aromatic, just stick with 1Q. The dark red and the butterscotch. And then finally, what was the other one I tried? Cornell & Deal Bijou. I would say this is like a medium level blend. Nice, sweet, grassy flavors. The honey flavoring or topping or whatever it is that they use in this blend only complements the sweetness of the leaf. It doesn't take away from the sweetness of the leaf. I noticed in the background little bits of like clover or something like that. I would only give it about a 3.5 out of 5 stars, but I would be willing to put money on it that in 3+ years that blend is going to be a 5 out of 5, phenomenal, amazing, religious experience smoke. But buy now. What else do you want to know? I don't know, watch Tade Station.